Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Minecraft 1.14.2, straight up vanilla, baby. I'm back in the nether getting what we need to get the apron done around the base of our base. Indeed, the base of the base. Just enchanted this pick. It's a beauty. It's not perfect, but it's a beauty. Efficiency 3, Unbreaking 3. Now, I have an Efficiency 4 pick, and that's all it has on it. And I could have combined it with this for Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3, but I thought, I'm going to hold on to that. That'd be a nice pick to have just in case I wind up with another, like, Unbreaking type, enchant. Like, what if I get another diamond pick that has just Unbreaking on it? At least then I've got that, you know. Also, I want to quickly apologize for being in the dark last episode. It was very, very dark in here, and I forget that the nether is extremely dark once the video goes to YouTube. So we'll be back in the fortress again at some point in time. I did turn the brightness all the way up, so we're at 100% basically. I think the standard is 80%, so here we are with 100%. So it's a little bit brighter for you guys, I hope. And I try to remember to put torches in here as well. For me, on my screen, and you guys, if you play this, of course you do, then you know it's dark in here, but it's not that dark in here. I thought I'd just go this way and see kind of where I wind up. Oh, you see this right here? You see this right here? This drip drip. We got lava up there, ladies and gentlemen. We got some lava, hot magma sitting up there right above our heads. Ooh, and it's quite a bit of it at that. So if I break any one of those blocks, it's going to come down on top of me. So let's try to see if we can get up to it. Oh, watch out. It's going to run really fast. So they're going to just block it off. Like so. Okay, it stopped coming through. So maybe we're at the edge of it right there. No, it's right there too. Ooh, it's right there as well. Oh. I gotta be careful. Oh, there. This is where it's... Okay. Oh, I see. It's a lava fall coming down here. Oh, okay. All right. So we should be good to go here. Possibly. I think I'm gonna just keep going this way. We'll see. Yeah, it's just a lava fall above us here that's causing some drippage. It's pretty cool looking, huh? I like that. That's neat. It's pretty dang dangerous too. Stuff moves so fast down in here, you know. So here's what I'm doing. I'm getting a bunch of netherrack together to cook some more bricks up. So I'm going to try to get as much as I can in my inventory. As much as this pick will let me before I have to fix it. I think I have the levels to be able to fix it. So I'm going to get a bunch together. That should finish the apron of the build that we're doing with the amount I get today. The other thing we don't have any of anymore is clay. Clay is something we're definitely going to have to go after because we need it for the terracotta. So I'm going to have to do that. Now the good news is I do have that silk touch shovel. So I can just, wow, I just keep forgetting to put these torches up. I can just go digging for that, and it's going to come back to me in block form. So I don't have to, it's not that big a deal, but I don't have to turn it back into block form. I thought I broke a block out. By the way, I don't know about you guys, but I love the way the netherrack looks now. It looks so much better than it did before. Oh, pigment, listen to that. Maybe we should do a little outie here. Oh, what do we got here? Okay, so let's see. This pick is just amazingly awesomeness. Let's see what we got going on up here. Ghast, just so you know, when ghasts make the noises, they could be anywhere in the nether. There is no real directional for you to look at when it comes to the ghast. This is a great spot. We've got some nice glowstone up here that we get a hold of, and that, I don't know if that's a possibility there. We're back this way over here for the house. But I thought if we keep digging this way, maybe we'll run into something pretty juicy out here. Looks to me like I'm going to be running out of space here pretty soon. Yeah, we're going to be, I love being in the nether. It is so, it's kind of intense. It's fun. It's fun to be in here, I think. Let's grab, I'm going to have to use dirt. I don't have any cobble on me, which is a big mistake, but that's what it is. And this will stand out too down here. The thing is, if a gas shoots that, it's just going to blow up, and it's not going to be any good anymore. So, but for the meantime, we can do this. I think I'm going to go until I get to the edge of there, and then we'll see how much we have. And then I don't want to spend too much time. It's my Thursday, so I don't have a whole lot of time to record. But we'll see. Ooh, here comes some quartz and some XP, baby. There we go. Now the quartz, another thing I would like to do with the quartz is, again, I'm really trying for a fortune pick. So anytime I get a chance to, I'm kind of going after the fortune pick. And it's not been in the cards as of yet. But that could change. It will change eventually. It will change. Eventually I will have it. And I'm running low on torches too. So I think what I'll do is I'll just get what I can get with what I have. And then we'll move on and go out and get some clay. What do I got going on here? So we need to go down here. One more. There we go. We'll just do something like that right there. And I guess what I could do is kind of clear this out. This is a nice easy chunk of the stuff to get a hold of. As long as I don't hit any of these guys right here, any of the locals. The local yokels, the pigs, the swine of dead, the swine of the undead. Oh, there's something to be. You are the swine of the undead. What do you think of that? We love it. We like it here. It's a nice place. It's always warm. Alright, guys. I'm going to come back when I get a bunch of this together, and then we'll head outside. We'll be in the sunshine, hopefully, and we'll get some clay. I'll be right back. So I'm on my way out to get clay. Look who's here. What the heck? How did I get in here? Hey! Hey, stupid. Dyed, tube coral block. Ooh, slime balls for 4 emeralds. That might not be bad, since slime balls is kind of something difficult for us to get to. Hold on right there, sir. Do I only get 1 slime ball, or does he give you multiple slime balls? That's what I'm curious. I'm going to make the trade with him. Well, we'll grab some emeralds. It's not like we're going to, I don't know, we're just going to go get clay, right? We're just getting clay. I did some fishing after the last episode because, you know, I had nothing better to do. I wound up with a bunch of fish. I did catch a couple of nice enchanted bows that we can add to the bow we have, and a few puffer fish, which was a good thing. Excuse me. A few puffer fish, which is nice. Let's go see. I grabbed the saddle and the lead too, just in case we come across a horse that's worthy of bringing back home. And I have the bed. I've got shears too. I may shear a few sheep and make an extra bed or two just so we have them laying around just in case we need them for anything. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. So let's go down here. Oh, by the way, I've got this screwed up. I'm gonna have to start this over again. You can see the green line lines up with this right here, but over here it's 1 block in. And over there, it's 1 block in. So I've got this screwed up. I'm going to have to do some adjustment to this to get it right. Don't worry, though. I'll get it right. Let's see what this guy's got. Here we go. Let's do it. 1 slime ball? That's it? No, sir, you are a criminal. You are a criminal, and I'm not going to do it anymore. 1 slime ball? Dude, one thing if he's going to give me a handful of them or something, but 1 for 4 emeralds? I don't think so, pal. I wasn't born yesterday. I thought maybe it would get me a little something extra, but that's just a ripoff. Ooh, that looks like a whole bunch of clay down here. Either that or it's stone, one of the two. Oh, I forgot to grab Rascal. Oh, boy. I see sand, but no clay here. I know there's clay. Yeah, that's all sand. There's some clay in one of these rivers in here that I can grab. It should be some pretty easy clay, and then we can get going on, continuing on with the build. But now that we know exactly what we're going to use, I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to go. Yeah, here's a little bit of clay right here, but not much. It'll be easier if... No, that's sand. That's sand, too. Okay, so that's sand. All right, I will keep looking for some clay. I know I've seen some in some of these rivers, so I'll find some and we'll dig it up. Here's a little bit of clay. It occurred to me that I think I might do better off with clay if I go out to the swamp. Nevertheless, we're getting some. Each one of these is a terracotta block, so we don't need too many of them, but enough, to keep the base rolling along here. And up we go for air. Can't do the torch trick anymore. You can, but you don't get much air. Not much. That whole trick where you can take a torch and stick it to the side of the wall, it only gives you like a bubble back, you know? one air bubble back. So yeah, it's not a doable thing really anymore. And dive. Oh, here's some more right here. Yeah, okay, I'll be back. We're success. We have what we're looking for. Mother Nature's providing us with the clay that we need to keep on rolling here. Oh, air. Oh, sun's going down too. I don't want to get caught out here with my pants down here. Let's get to the bed. Let's get to a bed. Sleeping under the starry, starry sky. Welcome back. I am in the process of fixing my wrongdoing. And the best thing for me to do is to stay on track is to just keep doing what I'm doing and follow the pattern. I have an imagination that thinks of something while I'm building, and then I go try it out, and then when I come back to the pattern I was working on, I wind up losing track of where I was at. So you can see here now that I've got this set up, following the pattern is going to be so much easier because I just have to follow it. That's it. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. So it just works out great to have all this taken care of right away, and just stay on track. Stay on track. And I'm not going to promise I'm going to do that. It's my mistakes I make, and it's my imagination. It's the way it works, and I love it. So it's who I am. A boom and a boom like that. And then I got to keep following it around, otherwise I will screw this up. So we're going to keep going like this. Not that it really matters in this area here because we're not going to be able to see too much of it. I'll probably break some of this wall down so that we don't have quite as much stone stacked up against the building. You know what I mean? Because it is a lot of stone over on this side. I actually trimmed the hill that I was growing the oak trees on. I trimmed it back a little bit just so I would have a little more base showing. Oh, by the way, too, I'm going to put more grass on the outside here. This is going to be kind of grassed up, and these ponds will probably go away more than likely. Probably 100% they'll go away. But like I trimmed this back and down a little bit. I had the oak trees growing up here on this platform right here. I took that down just so it would be out of the way. And I would be able to have a little more of my leg showing, my foundation showing. Where did we leave off here? We were on the straightaway here. Yep, just like so. And I just keep on going. I threw some eggs, hatched a baby chicken. I don't know where he got off to, but he's somewhere around here. Just a little baby chicken running around. He's like, ow, that hurt. And I'm stopping right here because this is up over the mine, so I'm not quite sure how I want this to fuse into it. So that's why I've stopped right here. What I also did was I brought this cobblestone walkway up to the level it was supposed to be because I noticed that the terracotta was lined up perfectly with it, and by having it down lower than where I actually want the wall to be, this is the floor. This is the ceiling of the bottom floor. This is the floor of the next level. It just kind of helps keep my eye on track. Having it up and down like that just really confuses me. So this way, I am going to hopefully stay on track here. Let's get down here and see. I take my armor off now while I'm working. I see. So I need to go up there and go all the way along here and keep on rolling with it. So that's what I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do is I don't have a lot of string. Otherwise, I would make the scaffolding, and we'd have scaffolding all around here. So I may take one of those spider spawners, those cave spider spawners. I may turn it into a string farm. I might just do it. Just have them die. I think they drop string. I'm not sure. God, now that I think about that, I'm not sure if they do drop string. As the villagers said. So, and then I'm also trying to keep track of how many of these stair blocks do I have on me. I've got quite a few, and I'm also making up cracked stone brick so I can go back in here and break some of those out. The ones I'm putting in right now, you're never going to see, but some of the lower ones you will see, so I want to make sure I have some cracked ones to put in there. I need dirt. I need dirt, and more dirt. No, those are grass blocks. So I've got dirt over here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to just kind of follow the pattern and see how far I can get today on it. And then tomorrow's Friday, so we'll have a little more time to work on the base and get the foundation. I would imagine the foundation should be finished at least by the next episode, or during the next episode we'll have it finished up, and we'll kind of see what kind of size we're dealing with on the inside of this place, because it should be pretty substantial, I would think. Pretty substantial. I'll be right back. Good news, we're getting there. Still got to put the barriers in here, what are they called? The fence posts. Not the fence posts, but the walls. But I'm making the cobblestone mossy stairs for down here, and now that we've got the water that goes around the stairs, we're in pretty good shape here. So yeah, it's just going to go ahead and cover them up. It used to be that it didn't do that, and now it does, so that's fantastic. So the lake is going to go how far here? I think probably stretch over to about this point right here. I removed some of this just so we could get all the way down here. And we're going to do that right there. And then switch back over to the other ones, I think, here. Let's leave that open so I get in and out. These are not mossy. These are not going to be getting wet. So, well, they'll get wet, but we're going to go ahead and put them in here like that. We'll probably swap some of them out. But we're also going to want to swap out these guys right here. I don't know if the water's going to get this high, but it is definitely going to be very moist back here. Moist, indeed, moist. That's the good ones. We need the mossy ones. The mossy, there we go. And here we go. Oh, it's going to be dark again, man. Come on, Mom. I just got going here. That, oh boy, let's sleep. This water is tough to move around, and I had it blocked off for a little bit while I was doing this, but the skirt is on all the way around it. The skirt. The foundation. There we go, the foundation. Foundation's almost all the way out. Let's talk tough. Let's use tough words, big words like foundation. It's almost on. Just about got it. So let's go ahead and do this real quick so we don't have to traipse through this stuff, and we'll be able to get done a little bit quicker. There we go. Bingo, just like that. And just a little bit further. Water's probably going to be up to this point, I would imagine. We'll stop right there and see what happens. I'll probably curl this wall out and attach it to the mountain here, and then this is going to be, of course, a water area, and we'll put some... I think what I'm going to put in here is just a few cod and a few salmon. And what we'll do is we'll take some of these out of here and turn them into glass so we can see out of this way. And we'll of course, we've got to get this all kind of rigged up and set up and make it look good and stuff like that. So we'll get the lake looking nice and put some trees over here and maybe a little more grass and stuff on here. We're going to grass things up a little bit, not too much because it is a rocky mountain, but we are going to grass it up a little bit more. And here you can see I need to bring the land out a little bit. Either that or what I do is I bring these guys down here like so and bring them all the way down, and then just fill in the inside area. This way the building has got a little bit of, you know, something going on here where it stretches down a little bit more. Let's go ahead and get the other ones on here too. There we go. Like that. And we could do something like that right there, and we'll do that, and we'll make those guys nice. We'll do something like this here. Break that up a little bit, just like that, and then let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll just make those guys cracked all the way down. Yeah, we'll just do that right over here, and then we meet up with the ground, which is pretty cool. And then we've got some cracked blocks showing in this area right here. Let's go ahead and take this one out of here. Let's do a cracked one there. Yeah, these guys are going to be seeing some beat up, you know, zombie action going on out here. And we'll throw those two in there right there like that. And then I guess what I could do here, I don't know. I'll have to look at it and see what I want to do down here. But I feel like I'm going to bring the grass up a little bit all the way around this area here. We'll get this diorite removed so we can have that in our inventory, our juicy little inventory. And then I'm going to turn a lot of this down here into grass. I'll probably pull this back a little bit further and just kind of chop it up a little bit. Like so. Like that. And what I'll do is I'll grass this up in this area right here. Through here will be grass, and I might bring some grass up onto the hill too. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see, because it is a pretty stony area. I mean, that's why I picked it. I really like the stone, but I think having grass up against the foundation right here would look good. And we have to have an exit area. I was thinking about that today. I was thinking, okay, so where's the exit area going to be? By the way, this is 100% correct now. I've got it established quite nicely, and it looks much, much better. It is very, very much the pattern it's supposed to be, which is great. We need these guys next, right here. We're going to have to punch another hole in the wall here just so I don't have to run all the way around every time. I got this picked up. Okay, I didn't hear them pop into my inventory like you normally do. Let's grab those guys next. We kick the stairs out of here. We kick those out of here. I take my armor off now while I'm building. I figure that's a good thing to do, and I just didn't take this stuff downstairs. Didn't take it back downstairs yet. These guys we can make mossy as well, but the first thing you have to do is make the mossy brick, which I didn't realize that. You make the mossy brick first, and then you can turn it into the mossy stone brick wall and the stairs and the slabs. That's how that works. I thought I could take these guys and put them in here, or in my hot bar, my little maker right here, my crafting station right here. I thought I could do this in my personal crafting area with vines here, and then the walls down here, or vice versa, and then make it. But you can't. You got to turn these guys into the mossy brick first, and then put them in here, and then you can turn them in one by one. That sort of thing has to happen. How many of those do I have? I have 51. That's not going to be nearly enough. So let's do that. And let's grab these guys right here. Yeah, that's going to probably be enough right there. Let's get that out of here. But it looks much better now. This green line stretches, well, I put that block in there yesterday. Stretches on the outer edge of this wall right here. And the reason I want that there, I've talked about this before. Let's get up there and I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here. I'm trying to plan ahead as best I can, you know, as best I can in the past. This is going to give me this extra little space to run redstone inside the wall here. This is our inner wall right here. So now I've got space to do redstone. I can even come out with this here and run this along the edge like this here and bring it out one more along the corners, these curves. I could do that, and I'll have room in here to run redstone for lights or, you know, doors that open and close or whatever it may be. I've got this little green line right here all the way around that works out perfectly. Yesterday when I was building on this, I had some of it set right and some of it unset right. So it just paid off. I'm glad I noticed it. So I didn't have to go back and do, well, I had to go back and do a lot actually to change it up, but it worked out great. Now I'm wondering, I've got these guys lined up. I think I'm going to line these up with it. I'm going to keep them all lined up all the way around. Let's get a piece of dirt on our inventory. We're going to go ahead and keep these guys in line with each other because it's just, I think it's going to look a little more It's going to look better on the way around. And we are going to need a lot more of these guys right here. So let's do a little bit of this. So we've got... That lines up almost perfectly. See, I could do this right here, and on the corners we could just beef it up a little bit and then start skipping again. You know? Like so. It does beef the corner up really nice. Makes it look very strong and solid. Yeah, I think that would work out pretty good right there. You can see a little bit of red through there, but not a whole lot. But for the most part, you will see quite a bit of red through here. So let's go ahead and do this guy right here. Okay, that's not going to line up right, though. Let's see here. I was kind of wondering if I could do this. I could do that right there, too, but that's starting to get a bit bulky, I think, for me. Our good friend Tashba had a suggestion about putting a white piece of slab up here. I don't know about the white. I do know that eventually this area is going to have... Oh, come on now. Why can't I jump up in here? There we go. White on the upper area. The upper living quarter area is going to be white. Do that and that. Let's put that right there. Let's start lining these up. That's where the corner is. See, that's why I'm not lining up right, because that is a corner and it's got me going here. So maybe what I do here is here and here, like that. That fills the corner in, and we're good to go there, like that. And then we want to do this every other one. Is that lining up? It is lining up. Okay, beautiful. That's what we want. Like that. Here's where I really get wondering if I'm going the right direction here, because this is kind of tricky right here. I've got that for the corner. This one should actually be right here. I wonder if I should do the lower ones first. This is really tough to get back into. Oh, I didn't finish this off. Oh my gosh. A mistake found. Just like that. There we go. So we've got those guys there. Sorry, I'm leaning back in my chair. I'm probably very far away from the mic. And then over here, we're going to go... This should line up now, right? Let me talk about the white to you guys in just a second here. Let me get this kind of worked out in my head. There we go, like that. Beautiful. I love that. Okay, that's going to work out really great. Yeah, I like this. Okay, this is good. This is very good. These need to go on all the way around, and then we're going to be good there. Let's see. We got 7 more of these guys. Let's get this fixed up again. It looks to me like I've got one off here. No, I'm good. Yeah, okay, like that. And then I'm going to figure out the corners and how I'm going to work the corners out. But there we go. Let's get this piece of dirt out of here. Now we are on track, ladies and gentlemen. This is on track 100%. That's how it's going to look. And again, don't forget what we're going to do. There is a nighttime sensor, a daylight sensor, and a nighttime sensor in the game. You make the daylight sensor, and I think you right-click on it, it turns it into a nighttime sensor, so that when the sun goes down, lights turn on. And I would love to have that hooked up on the base, so that when the sun does go down, the lights on the outside perimeter of the building turn on, and when the sun comes up, they turn off. I think that would be really cool. Want a steak, Rascal? Good boy. There you go. Have a steak. I know. I just throw my food away. Just there you go. Eat it. Eat it, man. All the cobble's coming down. Just so you know that. The cobble is coming down. Once I get this kind of going here, I'll take the cobble down. Okay, let's go back here real quick, and I want to show you something. If you look at the mountain range, the snow starts up right about here, just shortly after we're here at this, not even at the level we're at right now. So I feel like if I put white right here, it's going to kind of clash with where the snow actually falls when it does rain. This is snow right here. So our structure that's going to sit on top of this sphere will be white, okay? And what I'm trying to do is kind of match up with the terrain and how the terrain looks. So that's why we've got the stony gray. We've got that dark green terracotta color all the way through the build, all the way through here. So we've got the dark green to match the grass, the spruce trees that grow here, and that sort of thing. The dark red kind of lines up kind of with the bark from the trees and the dirt and everything that you see around here. And then what we're going to do is we'll continue with the gray kind of theme up in this area here. Well, I don't know about that. We'll see. But up in here, in this range, where our living quarters are, or whatever it is we put up here, that's going to be the solid white piece of the structure. And I think what it is the undercarriage. God, how can I do this? This is our sphere right here, right? This is going to continue going up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to build off of that. And I feel like the bottom half of the sphere will be gray, the top half will be white. So we're going to have kind of almost like a saucer type shape thing up here that's circular. I built it in my Life in the Woods Renaissance. It's not going to be identical to that, but similar to that, where the bottom side is gray and the top side is white. And that should give us a pretty good representation, I think, of blending this entire huge, massive structure into the world that we're sitting in right now. And that's kind of the route I'm going with right now, is to how can I blend this in a little bit and make it look like it belongs and it doesn't really stand out like a sore thumb. Well, the trader left. Okay, that's good, because he had to be miserable in there. I can't believe he lasted as long as he did. I think it's like 40 minutes they stick around, and then they take off. But the skirt, I keep calling it the skirt. The skirt is on. The foundation's here. All I have left to do is the fencing around it, and then we'll add the lights to it as well. The lights are not an important thing right off the bat here, but it will be soon enough down the road. And then I think, what has it got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 here. So I could do a double door. We're going to have an exit. Part of me thinks about putting the exit down here on the side of the building here. The other part of me thinks what I should do is build some sort of a structure off this end that comes down, so that as we come in, whoosh whoosh, we open doors, we get inside, we hit the bubble column, and zoop, we jump up here and we land up on this area here. And then when we're on top of this level right here, that's going to be sort of an open area, not completely covered, and we will run across that and go into the main structure over here. And we can either go up or down in that main structure to get upstairs or downstairs. That's the goal I have right there. I think it sounds pretty fun. I'm looking forward to building it. Just having, I'm just having a great time. Just having a great time. So how am I going to do this right here? I think the best way to possibly go about doing this, instead of putting that in the corner like I just did again, indeed, is to do that. And then I've got these guys right here, so I could follow suit with that right there. And then I can go like that. Ooh, that was a weird sound. Like that, and like that. And then if I put that guy right there, it kind of changes up which side of the block we're doing on the 2 side here by doing that. Because right here we're on the outside of this 2 block, and then there we're going to be on the inside of the 2 block area. Oh, what am I doing? I'm pushing all the wrong buttons here. And then of course this stuff has to go away too, so it doesn't stick to it. But that's how far that goes, and now we're in the mountain. What I'm also trying to decide is, do I carve away a chunk of this mountain to bring the skirt all the way down, or do I leave us fused into the mountain like this? We're going to have to trim some of it back, because otherwise the mobs can walk right up to the side of this thing. And we don't want them doing that. We do not want them doing that. No, we don't. Because this is floor level right here. This is floor level right here. At least for, I should say it's the ceiling level. This is the ceiling level for what's going to be down inside. When we're in here, in this room, we have, oh my God, we got so much space. I'm so glad I didn't go much bigger with this. I will probably line this with either cobble or dirt. in the beginning so we could start utilizing this downstairs area. And we'll get this kind of going first. But this is what's going to be our ceiling right here. That high. And then don't forget, what we're going to do is we're going to leave a gap here. And then this is the floor of the next level right there. This is the floor of the next level right here. And then we have this void continuing throughout the entire structure across this area. We're going to have to put torches and lights and stuff in here so that spiders don't spawn and baby zombies and stuff like that. But if we light this up enough, we can have redstone in our ceiling too. Not to mention what I can do with this now. It's going to cost more, but in the long run, guys, believe me, it is so much better. We could put this here. Okay, and let's say that's our floor for the next part of the build, and then we can go here, and we can have whatever we want down here for our ceiling on this floor will be our ceiling, and it won't be and when we take it out, it won't be interfered by what's above it. So therefore, we can have two different colors running through the whole building, and we can really get creative with what we're doing in that area. We could even lower this down in some places to do slab type work and stuff, and have kind of shallow staircases with lighting in between them and stuff like that, and make it look pretty cool. I hope that represents it well enough for you right there. I do. Kind of like this little pick, man. This is my little buddy pick for building. The Unbreaking 3 Efficiency 3 works out pretty great. But I'm pretty happy with where we're at now. I feel like I got caught up today. I know it's not a very exciting episode, and you know, you got to do what you got to do to get things done, and so that's what we did. We've gotten it done. Oh boy, that's not going to make very many of these, is it? Hold on, let's try that again without the mistakes. 18 of those. Do I have any more brick in here? Oh, I do. Yeah, I cooked up a bunch of brick. Right now we're out of lava. I've got to refill everything, but it did a nice job of cooking up everything we brought in from the nether, for sure. God, I really don't want to make too many of these because I'm afraid that I'll make too many and then I won't use them. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? We want to make sure we use this stuff up so we don't have a bunch of stuff laying around. I don't know how often or how much more in this particular build that we're going to be using this sort of stuff. Like right down here, I feel like I could take this down to the green level, and that way we would be too high here, and then the mobs, if they do come up, they're unable to jump up, except maybe the spiders. You know, they might be able to do a little something like that for us, but other than that, we're good to go. So we were here, right? And that, like that, and then like that. Oh, no. And come back to me, please. There we go. Thank you. Like so. Miss, skip. And then we'll worry about that area down there if we're going to do that or not. This is finished up where it is just now. And, yeah. I just have to finish these fences up all the way around. So what do we decide to do here? We're going on the... I didn't put anything on that one right there. I have to go on the outside of that block right there. So that's going to have to wrap up today's episode. I know it's kind of short. I don't know how much of it I left in. But I just wanted to bring you guys back in and let you see that I have found my mistake and how we're going to handle that mistake. And, you know, I'll get this finished up. Next episode, this part should be done. And we're going to go like this right through here. And like that. And then we're going to start second block in right there, like so. And that's going to work out just great. I think it's going to look really good when it's done. It's going to look very sturdy and solid. And we'll work out what we're going to do on this edge right here. I was thinking about running these up and attaching them to that, but it gets a little too bulky, so I'm not going to do that. But I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, do hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. I want you to have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. Next episode's a Friday episode, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.